I'm Evelyn Linwood. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. So this is a new video format. I'm doing an author day in the life. Previously, what I've done is just had like a jumbled writing vlog that was kind of everything. But for a little test period through the end of March, I'm splitting up my writing vlogs, editing vlogs, and then an author day in the life. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of literally follow me through my day. So today was a little bit weird. It is 11:30 and I'm just sitting down to my desk. I mean, not that I never do that, but I just had kind of a slow morning hanging out with my dog. Yeah, so to give you a little glimpse into my day-to-day, I use a bullet journal obsessively. I mean, not obsessively, but I don't get a lot done if I don't use it. And I've been using it for years. So what I normally do for my bullet journal setup is I will take my week and break it down into days, and then for each day I have a little box for events that day, like if I have a meeting or an appointment or something, and then I have a long section for a to-do list. And what invariably happens is I will dump a massive to-do list on Monday, and I will be pushing tasks off throughout the week and feeling like I'm not getting anything done, even though I am. And I am currently in the process of trying to change that. My issue is that I'm time blind, so I'm really bad at estimating how long tasks take. Usually I underestimate, because it feels like anything could fit in 5 minutes, anything could fit in an hour. I could get so much done. Yeah, so what I'm currently trying is I have a big task box, I have a notes box, and then I have these columns that are marked off by hour, and I don't have them labeled because I have not been having a regular wake-up time recently, which is a problem, but it's another problem. Yeah, so I'm trying to do like time tracking, so I have the task bank to choose from, and during the hours that I'm tracking, and it's not the whole day, it's like 9 hours. During the hours that I'm tracking, I will write down what I do as I do it, so that I'm trying to teach myself to estimate time better. And I can already see that I messed this up because I need that little section, because I don't have a standardization for the hours here. I can't put appointments in, so I needed that little box for appointments. So when I set up next week's, I will be adding that little box in and possibly making the days a little wider because I'm not loving this. But it is what it is. I was trying to, I am trying to learn. So now that I'm sitting down to work, I'm looking at what I have to do, and I did put all my little deadlines in my to-do section, which is crazy to me because what if I miss one? Yeah, but I have a deadline yesterday. I have a deadline today, that is make sure that my Instagram accounts, my Instagram posts for the next few weeks are scheduled. I know I also want to schedule my YouTube video because I already have it done for the week, So I'd like to get that scheduled and out of my brain. And then I have too much scheduled for this week. I did do that. I can tell. Because I wanted to get through like 5 chapters of Project King, and that's insane. That's ridiculous. And then I wanted to get through a good chunk of Showing Silver. Good grief, did I just time travel? Showing Silver is the previous book. I wanted to get through a good chunk of Project Gold. And yeah, so I have done very little of that so far. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but tomorrow I'm taking the day off to spend with my husband, and then so I'll be working Thursday and Friday and half of Saturday. So and at this point I'm rambling, so time to get some work done. My problem is I'm very bad at like picking what to do. So starting is the hardest part of my day, because I just sit here and stare at it for probably 20 minutes trying to decide. I need a better system for starting. Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. It is the same day. I just got cold and my hair is dry now, so I put it up. It's only been a couple hours. It's like 2 o'clock. I have not been very focused. Again, whatever. So I did work on my social media a little bit. I still need to finish that up. What I started doing was making the graphics, and I only got as far as like putting a placeholder for each post that I plan to post. So I need to go in and edit those placeholders to be the final post, and then I'll download those onto my phone and schedule it. It's really not my favorite task. I like connecting with people on social media. I hate social media so much. Like, I don't know. I've been on Threads so much lately. I deleted it from my phone today. I deleted Blue Sky. I deleted Facebook. I didn't delete my accounts. I just deleted it from my phone. It makes my focus problems worse. I'm not a fan. Anyway. So I've been working on that, and I've been rereading Showing Silver, which is my first book. This is a misprint copy that I've been using for my reread, and I have been beating it up, and I've done something that I've never, ever done in my life. I'm dog-earing the pages. Now, the reason that I'm doing that is because I have found some typos that snuck through copy editing and proofreading somehow. I'm not going to disclose how many. I'm just going to fix it when I get to the end of my reread, which I'm rereading it to help me write Project Gold. Because I've been finding that I don't 100% remember this book, because there were scenes that I cut. In fact, there was one scene I cut that I really thought I kept in there, and it just wasn't there. So that was weird to read through. Yeah, so it's important to reread it. My goal with that is to make sure that I don't miss any kind of subplots that I left open, or like little mysteries I hinted at. I want to include those in the sequel, make sure that it truly ends with the sequel. It's a satisfying conclusion. There's not questions up in the air, all that. So I've been doing that today and this week in general. Well, the last couple weeks. I'm not reading it very quickly, but I am enjoying it a lot more than I did when I released it. I mean, I can see a couple little things where I'm like, oh yeah, I can tell this is a debut. But every author who's ever debuted has those couple little debut hinters. And it's hard to see in your own work until way later. Okay, so, and again, it's not the kind of thing that makes it not an enjoyable read. It's just the kind of thing where it's like, oh, I could have done that better as an author. I've heard so many authors say that. Anyway, I'm working on my Canva stuff. And yes, I'm still using Canva. I'm being careful. I recently found out that some of the images in Canva are AI. And I was very upset about it. But I guess that the AI library in Canva, they actually did pay their artists. It's all trained with consent. I'm not using the AI features. I'm intentionally avoiding them. But I didn't realize that some stuff was mixed in. So if I have used it in the past, I apologize. This is just like the images I post on social media. I will be doing my best to avoid it moving forward. If it is too difficult to avoid, I'm going to wind up having to find a different system, or maybe just not use Instagram. But for the time being, I'm still using it. I am finding that like all the images are labeled. I don't think I'm stumbling on AI stuff. I think I can still tell the difference, maybe. Yeah. So that's going on, and I'm being a little more careful than I normally am with my Canva. Today is a little bit more of an admin day than a writing day, although I am still hoping to get some writing done later. Yeah, so I will get back to you in a little bit. And the day continues. I feel so scattered today, even though I'm not. I've been focused really well for the last couple hours. So I got my Instagram done for the next 4 weeks. I don't always schedule, but I've been doing it lately, and I definitely prefer that because then I don't have to be on Instagram as much, and whenever I go on Instagram, I always get sucked into something somewhere. So I did that, and I uploaded my YouTube video for this Thursday. So that's not available to watch just yet. Not that you'll see this before that, because this video comes after. Yeah, so it is, I don't think I told you guys this. It is Tuesday, January 27th. But I picked a random day, and the day that I happened to pick is very heavy admin. I underestimated a little bit how much time that kind of thing would take, because it is currently a little after, it's 4:12 p.m. So I know I started late, but that's a lot of admin for me. It's not the fun part. Yeah, so I still want to get a little editing done, but I am so tired. And a little writing, that's what I want to do. Drafting. Actually, that's not what I want to do. Right now, I do not want to draft. I want to edit. It's so weird because sometimes it's weird how you can be in the mood for one or the other. And most authors, I suspect, would never be in the mood for editing, but in some ways, I actually like editing better than drafting. Because I like to take this flawed, incomplete version of what was in my head and turn it into what I actually saw, or at least as close to it as humanly possible. So for me, editing is very rewarding. So I do think I'm going to take a little break, because my mind is numb right now. So I'm going to take a little break, maybe call my mom or something. And then after that, I will get into some sort of writing or editing.